the most challenging, adversity that we've faced in our business is really COVID in 2020. I mean, the whole world went upside down. I was 6 months out from leaving my job to join the business. And really, we were a 2-year-old company that, now we've invested both of our careers in. We're looking to support our family from, and, pay our employees and pay our mortgage and all those things, right? And so that was probably, looking back on it now, it's scary what, things could have gone a completely different way for us than what it did. And for us, looking back on it at the time, you don't have time to curl up in a ball. You're okay, what's the next thing? What do we need to do next, right? What do we need to do? What do we need to do to make sure that, our clients whose back of their house we have torn apart, they're feeling okay now, they're sheltering in place in a house that's, half demoed, so it's like, what do we do for those people? What do we do for employees? How do you make sure our employees are safe, right? How do you make sure our kids are safe? Now we're preschool teachers and we're daycare providers and we're business owners all at the same time. So that's probably been one of the most challenging things for us as a young company to grow from and take those experiences. And looking back on it now, it's like, holy cow, we did that. Like, that's insane.
I have to agree. I can't think of a more challenging time of 2020. Particularly, we had seen so much growth in 2019, and we just signed our first office lease, 4 months prior to that. And then we had just personally moved and sold our house, and we moved to a different house. And we kind of, we were leveraged a little bit on that, and just, kind of scary, right? And it's like, we're going into this 2020 and we're like, what's going to happen? Looking back, we handled it really well, and we didn't have any layoffs. So we actually grew a lot in 2020, like a lot of other construction companies. But, more than that, it was scary. And there were times that Heather and I sat down, we're like, hey, one more week, we got to lay everyone off. Yeah. And, that was challenging and that was scary. And we just said, hey, we can hold on one more week. And a lot of those projects that, thankfully we had some really good clients that stuck with us and they signed. And if they hadn't signed those, then those people probably wouldn't have had jobs.